So I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this event. It's going to be just pure wrestling, and there's going to be a lot of really good matches on there, and some hopefully some surprises.
I'm hoping so. I think that, like you said, they're going to try to do some things to try to top themselves, hopefully, with these pay-per-views, and especially it being in New York. I mean, they've run Hammerstein Ballroom now 3 times in the last 6 months.
6 months, right?
So
we've been there every time.
We've been there each time.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so it's been good. So we'll see what they do.
What else is going on in the world of professional wrestling? We're going to tell you. The All Night Long Wrestling Podcast is back working with Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore. Friday, May 19th, 2017, House of Hardcore 26, live from the Sports Arena in St. James, New York. 620 Middle Country Road. It's the old Spaceplex, if anybody's old enough to remember Spaceplex.
There you go.
They were there, about 8 months ago, 9 months ago? Was it last? Maybe it was last.
It was September.
Yeah, about 6-7 months ago. It was a really good show in September. Super duper fan friendly. The Stallion, the Enforcer, we were working the merch. We were slinging merch rock left and right,
slinging T-shirts and action figures and Lord knows what else.
Yeah, it was a really fun time. They're coming back, dare I say, with an even stronger roster than last time. Right now, the main event is Tommy Dreamer versus Cody Rhodes. Bully Ray issues an open challenge to anybody in professional wrestling, and anybody who knows anything about House of Hardcore. These shows are full of surprises. So I'm excited to see who answers that challenge. The non-Spirit Squad going up against Team Tremendous, Dan Barry and what's his name?
Bill something.
Bill Carr. Thank you. Bill Carr and Dan Barry. Also on the card, you got Bull James, Velvet Sky, Red Titus, the Sandman, Lil Guido Maritato, Moose versus Dan Maff is on the card. I mean, this is going to be awesome. One of the most fan-friendly independent shows on the planet, and these guys always have fun there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Like you said, last time was a lot of fun when we were here in St. James at the show. Obviously helping out a little bit and promoting it and helping sell some stuff, but also the show itself, like you said, it's very fan friendly. They have a lot of opportunities to meet and greet some of the wrestlers before the show, and I think either during and maybe I don't know if there's an admission or something, maybe in the middle. But
I think there was an admission.
There's an intermission, so you can meet a lot of the wrestlers. Get their T-shirts, get pictures taken with them. Buy T-shirts from us. Yeah. Whatever you guys want to do. There's a lot to do.
You want an autograph from the Stallion? He will gladly wheel himself over there to sign that autograph for you.
Yeah. Hopefully I still have movement in my arms and legs by that point. But I mean, if they do, I will definitely obviously do as much as I can for anybody who has any requests for us. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's a good experience. I'm glad that they decided to come back to Long Island. Sometimes, I know Evolve hasn't been out here much. They came in September last year, and they haven't really been back since. I don't know if they're coming back to to Deer Park anytime soon. So I'm glad that Dreamer decided to come back out here and do this show. So it should be a lot of fun next Friday, the 19th. So hopefully everybody gets a chance to come out. Tickets obviously very affordable. And you get to see some good wrestling and hopefully meet some wrestlers.
It's also available on flowslam.tv, so you can always check out the show. And, no BS, no politics, just wrestling, and that's what House of Hardcore delivers, so I'm really looking forward to that. Aside from that, I don't think we got anything else going on. We have New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion coming up about a month away, so we can talk about that a little bit later. NXT this week, just a real quick touch on it. NXT, the main event of NXT was for a shot at Bobby Roode's title, I think, next week at TakeOver. Yes. It was Roderick Strong versus Kenta, a.k.a. Hideo Itami. The match was fantastic, one of the best matches on NXT TV, not the TakeOver specials, in quite some time. Itami wound up winning the match with the go to sleep, and you're going to see Itami versus Bobby Roode for the title. I think that should be a really good match.
Yeah, no, I think that'll be good. They have Authors of Pain and DIY in a ladder match,
that is
which
I
feel like I have high hopes for.
Anything DIY does, I have high hopes for.
I agree.
They wrestled Tito Sabatelli and Riddick Moss, and I have and that was a good match.
That was good. So. Good. Yeah, no, that should be good. Those NXT specials usually deliver pretty well. So that's next weekend. We'll preview that next week on our show. I think we'll get into some other things as we get coming up. We have a few other shows that I think we're going to be going. Like, so we have House of Hardcore coming up. There's a show in Queens that we're going to go to. It's Amazing Red's promotion. Right?
House of Glory.
House of Glory. That's
the return of Red Dragon. Do you know what that means to me, man? I've never been to a House of Glory show in my life. Kevin Steen wrestled AJ Styles in House of Glory not too many years ago. They put on great shows, and Kyle O'Reilly got announced. So, being the Kyle O'Reilly fan I am, got tickets. Didn't even know if anybody was going with me. I got 2 tickets. Sure enough, the next week, Bobby Fish gets added. How do you top that? You put Red Dragon in there against LAX for the tag team titles, a.k.a. EYFBO, which I found out stands for Entertaining You Freaking Balls Off. True story.
There you go.
So that's going to be for the tag team titles. Cody Rhodes is on the show. Leo Rush is on the show.
Booker T is on the show.
Booker T got added, yeah.
5-time.
5-time. 5-time.
5-time.
5-time.
That
was
5
yeah,
times?
Yeah. 5, yeah.
So he'll be on there. And then, I know this, again, I think you had pointed out to me, there's some shows at NYWC Arena.
NYWC Arena is working. They're running Deer Park. Listen, like I'm running territories. NYWC is running the NYWC Arena on the day after House of Hardcore, so that would be the 20th, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then the 21st, NYWC is running Hampton Bays High School, and it's the main event of that is Tommy Dreamer versus Bull. For the NYWC title, Bobby Fish versus Vinny Marseglia with Marseglia? How do you say that? Marseglia?
I say Marseglia. I don't know what's
Inc. Sanity with TK O'Ryan. Deanna Perales was going to be there. So it's funny. We were just talking about how there haven't been a lot of Long Island independent shows, and I guess if Evolve's not going to run, these venues, we have House of Hardcore, we have House of Glory, we've got NYWC. It's a good time to be a professional wrestling fan in Long Island.
Yeah, so it should be good. So any shows that we're at, we'll do our best. And when I say we, it's pretty much always the enforcer that's taking the pictures and posting it on our social media and stuff like that.
I'm a piece of shit. Except for my picture of Dragon Lee from the last Ring of Honor.
You did great. You did all the last Ring of Honor shows, a bunch of stuff up there. We got stuff from the last House of Hardcore show that we went to. So I think that... these next couple of shows, we'll get some pictures hopefully taken with some guys at House of Hardcore. We'll put some stuff up, so if anyone's tracking us on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or wherever the postings take place, then you can check us out on there. Yeah, if you have any questions about those shows or you're going to be there, let us know on our Facebook, man. We'd love to hang out. And if we we're nobodies. Is that fair to say? Like, we are absolutely nobodies? Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
But I want to help local wrestling promotions. Professional wrestling it's a very close knit family. So anything we could do to help get the word out to these guys who are working their tails off and trying to make money, and the more people that go to these shows, the more often they're going to come back. So I really hope nothing but the best for these guys. Anything we could do, we're going to do it. Yeah, like you said, if anybody comes out to the shows, definitely should come down. I'll be the guy in the neck collar. So if anybody wants to... You're going to look like a young James E. Cornette. Say hello. Yeah, I'll bring a tennis racket with me. Everything's going to be great. That's fun. Follow us on our Twitter at All Night Long WP, Facebook.com/All Night Long WP, BlogTalkRadio.com/ All Night Long WP. Everything. Spreaker.com/show/ANLWP. That's it. Yeah. But definitely check out our Twitter for tomorrow night. I'll be posting updates. We'll be giving a live. You know what I'm going to do. And I'll post a live recap. Well, not a live, but a post-show recap to our website. There you go. Our WordPress. AllNightLongWP.wordpress.com. There it is. We have business cards now. We have business cards. Look at us. We'll hand those things out. I'm actually going to staple my personal real estate business card to the back of our business card. Yeah. To the House of Hardcore flyer, and we'll just give out everything. I think, if I see, we'll hand out some, if I can hand out some of these business cards to some of you folks, if anybody has a name of a good lawyer for me, that way I can try to maybe Clarence Mason collect some damages. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if I can get that. Judge Jeff Jones, maybe, if he can help me out. Triple J. There we go. JEFFJARRE. We'll help you out. We'll give you some insight from how to file our podcast. If you could help me just get some damages recovered from my injuries. I'm willing. You know what we should do? We should call Roddy, hit you with a couple of backbreakers and a heartache. Do it. That's some money coming the Stallion's way. You know what that means? Full-time, All Night Long Wrestling Podcast. That's what I'm saying. 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I now know when JR said it's like there's a human car wreck. Now I know how it feels because I was through a car wreck. That's true. And I have a broken freaking back. Everything's fine. Yep. Well, thank you for listening. We appreciate you guys very much. So again, for the broken stallion, stallion's headed to the glue factory. Am I right?
Man. It's not going to be good.
No, for the stallion, I am the enforcer. We are the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast, and we're tapping out.